Hello, everyone, and how are y'all doing today? And welcome to Author's Excerpt Sunday. Today we'll be having a special guest. Her name is Karen Vaughn, and her book is The Essence of The title of her book is The Essence of a Woman. So we're going to sit down and talk to Miss Karen Vaughn today and find out the good, good stuff about her book entitled The Essence of a Woman. All right, everyone. And hello, a lot, it's just a thing that Author's Excerpt Sunday is very, very important to me. So let's welcome our special guest, Miss Karen Vaughn.
Hello,
Hello,
everyone.
hello, Miss Karen. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. I hope everybody out there is having a good day. And I just am honored and grateful to be on Miss Sharice Johnson Moore's show. Um, I watch it sometimes on Sunday, and I'm so thrilled to be on the author's excerpt today. And
Oh,
um, hope y'all enjoy what I have to bring forth today. And I just want to, by the grace of God, just go ahead and tell you a little bit about myself and why I actually chose to write this book and have it published at this time.
okay. All right. You have the floor, Miss Vaughn.
Okay, so my name is Karen Vaughn. I'm a marketing extraordinaire. Prior to that, I've been in the medical field, diagnostic medical sonography. So I did the scans. If any of you have gotten like ultrasound scans or CT scans, that's me right here. But in the last 2 years of my life, I decided that I wanted to do something or leave behind a legacy or something that my children or my children's children could have something to look back on. And I started writing, not necessarily a memoir of my life, but I started writing uh, a book that it's some fictional parts in there, but it's also some real stuff in there about my life. And I decided to write this 2 years ago. I started writing it 2 years ago, and then I put it down because I'm working. I'm doing interviews. I'm traveling, and so I figured, okay, I'll finish this at some other time. But when the pandemic hit, and of course all the travel and everything stopped, I said, you know what, this is the best time for me to finish this book. And so the name of the book is called The Essence of a Woman. And the reason I wrote this book is because I strongly believe that we all need to reconnect with our inner being. And we need to realize that we have the power of choice to determine our own destiny. And that is if we choose to cooperate with the plan that our Creator above has for us. We can definitely overcome all our obstacles and all our challenges. And as you will see, if you read my book, you'll see how I was able to overcome some of my obstacles and some of my challenges throughout my life. I got married at a young age, and I had children or a child, and I was basically on my own. So I had to overcome all these obstacles and struggles to get to where I am today. And of course, I don't want to give away everything that's in the book, but there were a lot of obstacles and challenges that I had to overcome. I went back to school. I was able to pull up myself through just prayer, faith, and of course, I had my mother around, and because of what she taught me, I was able to use those strategies and whatever she gave to me, um, whatever she taught me, I was able to use what I had to overcome my obstacles and challenges. And so today I'm actually now transitioning into public speaking, which I spoke on the Success Fest 2021 platform. And I was a panelist on um, the Becoming the Best You, also in November of 2021. And once I completed my book, The Essence of a Woman, I can now add author to my resume. So, as I mentioned, I have a marketing degree. I'm a medical professional. I actually am completing a master's also in mental health, and now I can add author to that list. And hopefully, my story will inspire others and will help them realize that they can achieve anything they make up their minds to do. I will strive to keep motivating and therefore making a difference in my community and eventually in the world. And so, my motto in life is all our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. And therefore, I look forward to this new chapter now in my life with enthusiasm and vigor. And any questions that you may have that you want to direct to me, I'd be happy to answer any of your questions. My contact information is kvaugh751 at yahoo.com. I also have a website. It's www.karenpatrice, so it's KarenPatrice, karenpatrice.com. And that's my author or my book's website. And I can also be found on Amazon. Um, I can put the link in there so you can actually go directly to my link on Amazon, and the book is there. And of course, as I mentioned before, this book, you'll see that it's so exciting. My feelings, if you have feelings of inadequacy and unworthiness, you got to read my book, because my book outlines what you can do to overcome those obstacles. We all face these challenges in life. Every day we're faced with obstacles that, sometimes people go into deep depression. They don't know how to get out of it, especially during COVID. Many people, committed suicide. I mean, every day you heard of maybe somebody having to deal with stress, and their mental health was just so it's just so important in our lives, and especially for us women, because many women are the breadwinners in their families. They are the ones that are always in the forefront. They may not have a husband or anyone else to help them, and so they may be single with kids, and they have to know how to maneuver themselves through this life. And a lot of us rely on our faith, which I did, because I believe. I'm a believer, I'm a Christian, and I relied heavily on my faith to pull me through the dark times. And so this is some of the things that I wrote in my book of what I went through, my struggles, and hopefully this will help someone else. Anyone that's feeling depressed, anxiety, they have feelings of maybe hurting themselves, or maybe they feel they're not good enough, and they're thinking of maybe even committing suicide, which is, we've seen people do that, when they mentally they're not here. My book outlines ways, how you can sort of overcome this and strive to be a better person. And with the help, of course, of maybe a good friend, you may have a spouse, that may be the one that would, that's going to help you through this. And as I mentioned, there's no other greater person than the Lord upstairs. Once you pray to him and you tell him what you need and what you're going through, believe you me, he's going to find a way to pull you through. And so I am so grateful to have written my book, finished it, published it, got it published, and got it onto Amazon. And now I'm looking forward to writing my next book. And the next book, of course, is going to be how to connect with people, how to just be strong. It's going to have some features of mental stability in there, how you can overcome mental issues that some of us may have gone through, how women can just be strong, resilient, confident, and just be our beautiful selves, and just be who you are, be happy in your own skin and how God made you. And believe you me, once people hear your story and see how you were able to overcome, this will help a lot of us out there. A lot of these young kids and teenagers and people that look like you, they'll say, oh, well, she was able to do that, so I can do the same. And so I've had mentors that I was able to look up to, and this is the reason how I was able to pull myself out of a dark place as well, because I said, well, if they can do it and they went through maybe even a worse situation than I did, then I can also overcome and become who I am today. And I'm just grateful to Miss Cherise Johnson Moore for putting me on her platform. And I look forward, as I said, to this new chapter in my life, and looking forward to, of course, connecting with a lot of you out there, and just working alongside with you. And as I said before, I strive to be the best that I can be, and I want to help you be the best that you can be as well. And thank you.
You're so you're so welcome, Miss Vaughn. I wanted to ask a question.
Yes,
So, in your time spent writing this book,
yes.
how long did it take you to write the book?
Well, I started it 2 years ago. I just finished the book on February. Well, actually, I finished it in December. It was published in February, on February 14th, actually, for Valentine's. I was trying to
Okay.
get it published for Christmas so I could, have it on the shelves and people
Yeah.
could start buying the book and, for Christmas gifts and all that. But my publisher
Mhm.
came down with COVID. So I
Oh,
about that because she had it real bad, and so I had to wait until she kind of got over it because she didn't want to take the vaccines, and so I had to wait.
mhm,
January was when she
mhm,
actually felt like she was, she could finish up everything. And so she said, you know what, Karen, I know it was my fault. So, let's put it out for Valentine's, because she said that's another big day that people buy gifts for people. And so I think your book would be a good gift to give, to give to people. So we actually got it out there for February 14th.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
So, the book is geared to what ages?
Well, it's geared to adults mainly. I mean, like maybe 18 and up, because it doesn't have anything explicit or anything in there. It just kind of talks about my life, what I went through. Of course, depression, anxiety, and maybe marriage. We talk about all of that, and it's a little bit of abuse in there as well. But it's nothing in there that an 18-year-old and up cannot read. But I wouldn't suggest
Okay.
it for like a child. It's not a children's book, so anyone maybe six, maybe like I would say 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's not suggested. For them,
Mhm.
it's not
Okay.
suggested for them. But anyone 18 and older, they can read it because it will help
Okay.
them,
Mhm.
uh,
Yeah.
to when they're facing certain challenges, because we all face challenges. I mean, they're teenagers. 18 is considered an adult here.
Mhm.
So they will go through certain challenges, with
Yes.
even emotional challenges,
Mhm.
relationship challenges. It talks about
Yes.
all of that in the book. And I do have a copy of my book here. Here it is.
Oh,
Essence.
I love the cover. It's so beautiful. I
Yeah, and
love
it's
the cover.
bold, beautiful, and resilient.
Mhm.
And
Yes. Yes.
there's a picture of me on there, of course.
Yes.
On the back,
Mhm.
it has me standing on a rock. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking up, standing on a rock, looking up. So that kind of
Mm-hmm.
signifies like a, boldness, courage,
Mm-hmm.
resilience. Yes.
Yes, 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 yes. So where can we find your book again?
It's on Amazon. So you can log
Um,
on to Amazon,
mm-hmm.
amazon.com, and the book is on there. And I do have like a personal link, which I'll go
Mm-hmm.
ahead maybe put it in the chat if I can get it in there. I'm not
Oh,
sure, but if you log on to Amazon, you'll see it. Just put Essence of a Woman on there by Karen and Vaughn, and you'll see it right. It pops up right there on Amazon, Amazon.com. So it's right there.
yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
Essence of a Woman, or if you just go under books in Amazon and you just type in the Essence of a Woman or Essence of a Woman, you'll see it come up.
Okay. Let's see.
Yes, and as I mentioned before, this book, I believe that we all have the power of choice to determine
Yes.
our own destiny in life. And
Mm-hmm.
that is if we choose to cooperate with the plans that, not the plans we have for ourselves, because
Mm-hmm.
sometimes we may have plans for ourselves, but the Creator may
Yes.
have something different for us.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes,
I
ma'am.
never
Yes, ma'am.
knew that I would have been an author. I never had that in my head at all. I mean, I never
Okay.
even knew I could write a book. And I just started every night. I just started putting
Yes.
down little notes.
Mm-hmm.
I just started
Mm-hmm.
writing down things, and I said, it just came to me. I mean, the Lord kept saying, you want to do something, you want to write a book, you want to put something out there, that
Mm-hmm.
you can say you did. And so I just
Yes.
kept going. I kept going. I kept, every day, or even if I didn't, every 2 days, I would write something down, and then
Mm-hmm.
I started putting it all together, and that's how this book came about. And
Okay.
yeah,
Can you read us a little bit excerpt out of your book?
yes. Let me just read I can read the first part here. In chapter 1, it says identifying yourself. It says, "Who are you?" And then I put, this looks like the most straightforward question anyone can ask, or anybody can ask you. A 5-year-old today could possibly, could provide a few answers to this question. It is simple and basic, but in reality, most people do not know who they are. And in turn, they fail to realize what they want from life. You have to be familiar with yourself,
Mm-hmm.
be able to know what your needs are.
Mm-hmm.
This is just a chapter 1 here, where you have to finish
Okay.
yourself. And
Okay.
then chapter
All
2
right.
talks about
Mm-hmm.
establishing
Yes.
relationships. Chapter 3,
Uh-huh.
it's about marriage and then raising children. And then it's about
Mm-hmm.
financial problems and
Yes.
investing in
Uh-huh.
yourself. And then the last chapter says stronger now.
Oh,
So
okay. Okay.
about, yes,
Oh,
how
okay.
I'm able to make myself into who I am today.
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. I know that's right. I know that's right. All right. Well, thank you, Miss Vaughn, for being a guest on Authors Extra Sunday, and we would love to have you when you write your next book.
Okay.
Okay, baby. And I want to say that I want you to come back and let us know when the next book is done. Okay, baby?
Yes, I certainly will. And as I mentioned, I enjoyed being on your show. And thank you, Mr. Reese Johnson Moore, for putting me on your show today. And I really appreciate it. And I would love to come back when I write my next book.
Okay, well, just come on back now. You're here. Come on back.
Yes,
Okay.
I will.
All right. Okay, everyone. Um, so right now we are going to we've had a nice, marvelous time with our guest, Miss Karen Vaughn. We have a nice, marvelous time with our guest. Miss Karen Vaughn. She is the author of The Essence of a Woman. Her book is available on Amazon in paperback form and Kindle. So you want to run and go get that. Child, the book is good, okay? Because I've already got my Kindle version. I have read it. And I would love for everyone to support the authors that appear here on Authors Excerpt Sunday. And I want to say thank you to my guest, Miss Karen, for being here, and to my guest, Miss Karen, for being here, and that we have had a marvelous time in our time on Authors Excerpt Sunday. Okay, everyone. So we'll see you again on Authors Excerpt Sunday.